Hey, my name is Sahmeer, and here's my story about coming to Christianity and coming to Christ. So, before I came to Christ, I was raised Mormon, and my whole family was Mormon, and we were all raised to, you know, in that church especially, to be raised to like follow the law of the church and follow the rules and follow the ordinances and go to this and go to that, go to the temple, like stuff like that. Just things that, I never really had a relationship with Christ, and I was never like being taught to like find that relationship. I was being taught more of to follow the rules. And then one day at school, one of my old friends from high school, so in college, one of my old friends named Kati, she told me to go to Bible study. So I decided to do it. And I met Freddie, and Freddie decided to talk to me after the Bible study. And we talked a lot about I guess the idea behind rules. Honestly, I don't really remember that conversation that much, but I just remember like being driven to go back to Bible study more and more. And I kept going back, and I was skipping a class to go, but I kept going back to Bible study. And they went on this trip to Texas, and this was around the time I was thinking, even though I knew I really didn't believe in the Mormon church, I just felt like I was being compelled to serve a mission in a way. But during that time, Freddie told me about this trip to Texas called Serve Up. Now, a mission for the Mormon church is 2 years away from your family and everything, and 2 years teaching like the doctrine to different people. But with this Serve Up trip, it was going to help people. I didn't know it was called a mission trip because I wasn't taught that growing up. But when I got there, they said it was a mission trip, and it made me think maybe that's where I was supposed to be. Because after being there, I felt way calmer, and I felt way more at peace. And after I came home from that trip, I denounced Mormonism, and I started talking to more friends about Christ, and I didn't see Freddie for a long time after that, but I started talking to more friends about Christ, namely my friend Glenda and my friend Ty, and people that I was getting really close to, that were surrounding me and pushing me closer to the gospel. And eventually, I don't know exactly when, but I accepted Christ as my Savior, and I accepted Christ, and I decided to follow Him. So now I'm deciding that I want to follow Christ in everything He does, and I want to be closer and closer to Him. And yeah, that's my story.